Good morning, boss. Would you like a cup of freshly brewed coffee? It's already done. Don't worry. I wouldn't have come back if we weren't finished filming. Aren't you going to ask me why I'm here? I want to participate in an event held by a record shop. It starts next week, but we'll need to plan in advance. The shop is in an alley by Central Boulevard. Huh? Yeah. I prepared 3 speeches to convince you. Which version would you like? I personally think the last one is the best, by the way. Because I want to. That's all. So you agree? Just like that. I get nothing out of it. No publicity, no clout. I thought it'd take some convincing for you to agree. Want to come with me? Take a guess. The owner isn't great at promoting his business. I had 2 special album signing events here. He didn't even print enough posters to go around. I stumbled upon this place a few years ago while on a walk. Since then, I'd come over and visit the owner every time I passed by the area. We didn't talk much, but I always end up buying an old album. We became friends after a while. The owner's a true music enthusiast and can play almost every instrument. I even asked him to play the accordion for one of my singles. He told me that after he failed the college exam, he opened up this shop. He thought it'd still help him learn something without having to go to college. So in a way, this closing event is like a graduation ceremony for him. Ah, of course not. I did suggest it, but the owner was the one who made the decision. Maybe I should buy this shop. Did you take a stroll in my mind without me noticing? The owner asked me for a slogan to use for the event, and I said, "The shop may be closing, but the music will live on." He loved it. Enough of the sad stuff. I promised the owner to give this shop the perfect graduation ceremony. And I never go back on my word. So that works? I should keep that in mind. The fact that my future albums might lead to great relationships. Look at this one. I'm from a poor family. When I first heard music, I thought it was the most amazing thing in the world. I started working part-time since junior high school and bought a second-hand guitar with the money I saved up. Thanks for the music. Aw, the person who sent this photo said they used to listen to cassettes with this cassette player while doing their homework. Cassettes were expensive then, and people used to make mixtapes. Of course. I'd tell my agent to buy CDs for me. And when I was younger, I'd sneak out to concerts when I had time. Mm-hmm. It's beautiful from the performer's perspective, too. Before my first concert, I remember laying on the stage for a long time. The lights were off and everything was quiet. I could even hear the air conditioner blowing. I felt all eyes on me, even though there was no one around, and I could hear music playing in the distance. It was a magical feeling. I always remind myself to never forget it, so that I'll be able to remain on stage forever. It's my turn. I'm kind of nervous. This song I'm going to play is my debut song. Now that I'm looking back on it, it's nothing impressive. It's a mixed bag of emotions, and I had too much to prove, too much to say. The lyrics were childish and arrogant. But it also contains my genuine feelings towards music, and it was the start of everything for me. It was the first song I ever wrote, and there was so much I wanted to say to the people who were important to me back then, but couldn't. Over time, my music has gained more and more recognition, which makes me happy, but also anxious. All the songs that followed this one took a lot of effort and countless revisions. I wanted them to be perfect for my audience. I hope I was able to express my true feelings. By the way, I want to ask, can you just keep this shop open? We can have this event every week. to dreams. The brightest, purest dreams. Let me help. Miss Chips? Is it over? Don't worry. I'm not that upset. You don't need to comfort me. If it were me, I wouldn't have let this store go so easily. But I had to respect the owner's choice. From what standpoint do you want me to answer this question? I'll believe in my own choice. I can't always let other people make all the decisions. And I refuse to play the role of bystander. If the world requires someone to make difficult choices, I hope I'll be the one to make them. When that time comes, will you still stand beside me?